God says I am in your room right now, don't ignore me. Imagine this, you're sitting alone in your room, scrolling through your phone, when suddenly, a voice resonates through the air. God says I am in your room right now, don't ignore me. Chills run down your spine as you look around, trying to comprehend what just happened. Is it a prank? A hallucination? Or perhaps something more profound? In a world where technology reigns supreme and skepticism often overshadows spirituality, such an encounter might seem outlandish or even absurd. However, what if I told you that throughout history, there have been countless accounts of divine encounters, unexplainable phenomena, and moments that defy rational explanation? The human experience is rife with mysteries, and the realm of spirituality is no exception. From ancient texts to modern-day anecdotes, the concept of divine presence has persisted across cultures and civilizations. Whether you believe in a higher power or not, the notion of something beyond the tangible world has always intrigued and captivated the human imagination. But what does it mean when someone claims that God is in your room, urging you not to ignore them? Is it a call to action, a wake-up call to reevaluate your beliefs and priorities, or simply a figment of an overactive imagination? One interpretation could be that it's a reminder of the omnipresence of divinity, that regardless of our awareness or acknowledgement, God is always present, observing, guiding, and perhaps even intervening in our lives. It challenges us to consider the possibility that there's more to existence than meets the eye, and that there are forces at play beyond our comprehension. In a world plagued by uncertainty, chaos, and division, the idea of a divine presence offers solace and reassurance. It suggests that amidst the turmoil of daily life, there is a guiding light, a source of strength and wisdom that we can turn to in times of need. But encountering the divine isn't always a comfortable experience. It can be unsettling, disruptive, and even terrifying. The notion of being in the presence of something beyond our understanding challenges our perception of reality, forcing us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities. Perhaps that's why so many of us choose to ignore or dismiss such encounters as mere coincidences or delusions. It's easier to cling to the familiar comforts of the known world than to venture into the unknown realms of the spiritual. Yet, throughout history, there have been individuals who have embraced these encounters wholeheartedly, allowing them to transform their lives in profound and unexpected ways. From ancient mystics to modern-day visionaries, these individuals have served as beacons of light, guiding others on their spiritual journey and challenging the status quo. So, what should we make of the statement, "God says I am in your room right now, don't ignore me"? Perhaps it's an invitation to explore the depths of our own spirituality, to question our assumptions and preconceptions, and to open ourselves up to the possibility of something greater than ourselves. It's a reminder that the universe is vast and mysterious, and that there are truths waiting to be discovered beyond the confines of our limited understanding. It's a call to embrace the unknown, to step out of our comfort zones, and to embark on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. But ultimately, the interpretation of such a statement is a deeply personal one. It's up to us to decide how we respond, whether we dismiss it as nonsense, embrace it as a profound truth, or somewhere in between. Regardless of our beliefs or convictions, one thing remains clear: the statement, "God says I am in your room right now. Don't ignore me," challenges us to confront our assumptions about the nature of reality, and to consider the possibility that there may be more to existence than we can ever fully comprehend. So the next time you find yourself alone in your room, surrounded by the silence of the night, take a moment to reflect on the profound mystery of existence. Who knows, you might just find yourself encountering something beyond your wildest dreams. In delving deeper into the implications of such a statement, we're drawn to consider the nature of belief itself. Belief, in its myriad forms, shapes not only our perceptions, but also our actions and the course of our lives. Whether it's belief in a higher power, in ourselves, or in the fundamental goodness of humanity, our beliefs serve as guiding principles that inform our decisions and shape our reality. For some, the idea of God being present in their room might evoke feelings of comfort and reassurance, reminding them of a benevolent force watching over them. It can provide a sense of connection and belonging, knowing that they are never truly alone, even in their most solitary moments. For others, however, the notion of divine presence might provoke feelings of skepticism or even fear. It challenges their worldview, forcing them to confront existential questions that may have long been buried or ignored. It raises doubts about the nature of reality and the validity of their own beliefs, prompting them to reevaluate their understanding of the universe. Yet, regardless of where we stand on the spectrum of belief, encounters with the divine, whether real or perceived, have the power to provoke introspection and self-reflection. They compel us to examine our values, our priorities, and our relationships with ourselves and others. They force us to confront the fragility of our existence and the fleeting nature of time, urging us to live with intention and purpose. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, the idea of a divine presence offers a sense of stability and order. It suggests that there is a greater purpose to our lives, a cosmic plan unfolding beyond our comprehension. It invites us to surrender to the flow of existence, trusting that we are being guided by forces greater than ourselves. But perhaps most importantly, encounters with the divine remind us of the interconnectedness of all things. They blur the boundaries between self and other, revealing the underlying unity that binds us together as a collective consciousness. They inspire acts of kindness, compassion, and empathy, as we recognize the divine spark that resides within each and every one of us. So the next time you find yourself alone in your room, bathed in the soft glow of moonlight, take a moment to listen. Listen to the silence that surrounds you, to the whispers of your own heart, and to the voice that beckons from beyond. For in that moment of stillness, you may just find yourself encountering something extraordinary, something that transcends the limitations of the material world and opens the door to the infinite possibilities of the human spirit.